Welcome to the Intoxiblog with your host, Andrew November.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's Intoxiblog. This one's especially for the ladies, that's why we're doing it by candlelight. Now, it might look a little different here, and that's only because my regular computer's fucked up, and Apple fucked it up, and they fucked it up to the point where I have to go take it back. So, we're doing this off the laptop tonight. So, let's get into this special Intoxiblog just for the ladies out there. Question number one, and here's how this is going to work tonight. It's going to be a little different. I'm not going to mention any names because there's too many questions. If you want to find out the names, you can go look on the page and find out who they are. Alright, first one. This is actually kind of interesting because I thought it was only going to be women submitting questions tonight. And I got one from our buddy Daryl of D's Delights Chocolates, some of the finest chocolates you'll ever find anywhere. Really good stuff. I did definitely recommend the chocolate covered bacon. Good stuff. Oh, by the way, I'm drinking the Optima Tawny Port tonight. And when this is finished in just a little bit, so I've gone through that much, we're going to break into the Glenlivet 12, which will also lead to a Glenlivet 18, but that'll be another Intoxiblog and a different topic. Alright. Question number one. Is it true if you don't use it, you lose it? No. You don't lose it. That's the answer to that question. Why are girls so hard for guys to understand, and guys so hard for girls to understand? Well, if I knew the answer to that question, I'd write a book and be a very, very rich person. There is no answer to that. We'll never know. Oh wait, actually, maybe there is an answer. Because people don't communicate properly. Look at that. It's all bright. Sexy. Yes, men and women don't listen enough to each other. And they accuse each other of not listening enough sometimes. And it makes it real difficult. So, maybe we just need to learn how to communicate in the middle. We can't all be as cool and able to communicate in the middle like me. I know, it's kind of fun. Anyway, let's go to the next question. Why do guys either act like an octopus or all over you on a date, and some won't make a move at all? That's really a good question. The guys that act like an octopus are the guys who don't really want you. They act like an octopus because they just want to get a cheap thrill. If they liked you, they wouldn't be molesting you and having your hands all over you. They'd be treating you with time and tender care. Guys who are octopus, they don't know how to be a tender person. They just think they're going to grab some boobies and some other things. I think one of my fans just fell over in the other room. Sexy. So, yeah, that's how that goes. So, women just need to, yeah, guys are bad. A guy that doesn't want to touch you all over the place is being very respectful of your boundaries and will be a very tender person. So, the shy ones are the ones you want to watch for. Why are some guys total douchebags? It's because we don't listen. Some guys don't listen. And some guys are just dicks. So, I can't answer the douchebag questions. There's too many of them. What the fuck is up with the 3-day rule before calling? 3-day after before calling. Okay, that's a little screwed up. So we don't sound too eager. So we back off a little. If we like you, we'll wait a little while. Why? Because we don't want to scare you away. So we may take our time so we don't become so overbearing that you don't want to be around us. Yeah, that's about it. Either that or the guy's just a fucking douchebag. Why can't a guy be happy for you when you move on, even after he does? Well, some guys are happy for you after you move on. But some guys just really don't give a shit. Some guys think if you're gone, and that's it. So, sometimes you just gotta let them go, and if they don't want to be happy for you, who cares? You're moving on with your life, or if you continue on with that person or keeping them as a friend, that's one thing. or a casual acquaintance or somebody you dated for a short time, you don't want to see him again. You're not going to see him again. So sometimes guys they want to move on and just leave it alone. Or if they want to move on and they want you to be, they're not happy for you, maybe they still have feelings for you. It's a good question. That's from someone, I'm not going to mention that person's name. Here's a great question. It comes from a really amazing girl. I'm not going to mention anybody's names tonight. Although you could probably go on the page and find out who. Are there any alpha males left in the world besides you, of course? No, I'm the only one. Snatch me up. I'm a good cook. Good couple. Port. Sometimes you're my only friend. Do guys like it when chicks ask you out or make the first move? We fucking love it. There's a lot of gender rules out there that keep men saying that men have to do this and men have to do that. But really, in actuality, we want it to be kind of even. We want to have the girls come to us and say sometimes, hey, we appreciate you. We're going to do something nice for you. I'm a bad person at that because I like to take care of things. And whoa, got my TV turned back on. Bad move. Sometimes I have a hard time accepting someone doing nice things for me because I haven't had that before. And it's really tough. Only with maybe one person I've ever dated in my life. It was really nice to be that way. And candles make really funny shapes in the darkness sometimes. So it's just been really interesting sometimes because you don't know what you're going to get into. And guys really do appreciate the favor. It's like, it's like I've had birthdays out where I've had to pay for myself because I had people that didn't want to even touch that for me. And wow, now I'm thinking about my birthday coming up. Oh well, it's been my last birthday alone. This one I think is going to be a lot different, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, port, breakfast and champions, and lovers. Dude, I have thousands of questions about dudes. Okay, well we're only asking questions. Are there any alpha males with beta hearts? I don't know. They would cease to be an alpha male at that point, wouldn't they? They'd be, something else. Oh, the reason there's no more alpha males out there too? Fucking hipsters. Why do girls have innies and boys have outies? Daryl, if you haven't figured this out yet, we got a problem. Oh, congratulations on your recent trucking thing. Why can't women just tell us what they want and how they want it? Because they do tell us how they want and how they want it. We're just not listening because we're idiots. Except me, I listen. Why do we care about anything? Now, this was actually given to me by a dude. And I don't know why he's asking me this question, so sorry, I'm skipping this one over. Okay, here's another one from Daryl, D's Delights. Says, okay, let me get this straight. You know you want it, and I know you want it, and you know I know you want it, so why the crap? So why, oh crap, I'm glad I'm married. Daryl, you the man. We've got one more question here. It says, do you think a couple should kiss on the first date? Depends on how the date goes, and if the guy is brave enough to move in for the kiss, and if he reads the signs correctly. I'm notoriously bad at reading the signs correctly. Ooh, that's good. Sometimes guys just don't do it right, and they don't understand, or they're being respectful of boundaries. Being respectful of boundaries is really, really important sometimes. So, you gotta be somewhat delicate in the way you treat things, because you don't want to rush in and do something stupid. And also, too, guys have that fear of rejection when they go off at the beginning. I go for the kiss on the first date sometimes. It's been a while since I've had a first date. Well, a couple months. But sometimes you just they're careful about where they go and what they do and how they do it. And that's important because, again, we're pushing boundaries and we don't want to be pushing buttons and making stupid decisions. Not stupid decisions, but stupid actions. Because stupid actions are crucial. Because guys do them a lot. Because we don't think ahead that far. So that's it. Now to get on to some business. I recently posted up a contest to come and host Intoxiblog with me as a co-host, and I had 2 entries. 2 entries. So thank you. I posted both entries up on a previous post, the post right before this, with a poll where you can vote to see which entry is best. It was an essay. Excuse me. That port is really good. So it was an essay contest. I posted both essays in their entirety. You can choose from either entry 1 or entry 2. Each entry is anonymous, so that way nobody knows who's who, and they can't play favorites. There's been, I believe, 1 vote. Was not me. I'm abstaining from voting on this one. So check it out and see which one you like, and see who will be here hosting Intoxiblog and answering your crazy questions. Now, what we're going to do that night we do that one is going to be movies. We're doing a theme on movies. So we're looking for, I think both people on that one are somewhat pop culture savvy, so we'll see. So you guys pick the best person, and we're going to do the Intoxiblog. So on that note, I will disappear now into the darkness, and we'll see you next week for another Intoxiblog.